Growing older doesn't mean giving up freedom, comfort, or dignity. For many seniors, the idea of moving into a nursing home is intimidating, not just because of the change in lifestyle, but because of the fear of losing independence, privacy, and control. For safety and support with the desire to honor their loved one's independence. These facilities are meant to provide round-the-clock care, meals, medical attention, and a controlled environment. But while nursing homes may serve a purpose for seniors with severe medical needs, they are far from ideal for most aging adults who still desire autonomy and dignity in their day-to-day lives. Let's be honest, many nursing homes today are overcrowded, understaffed, and rigid in routine. Meals, baths, sleep, all dictated by the facility's timetable. Privacy becomes limited. Personal space is often shared. And while some caregivers are compassionate and skilled, others may lack the time or training to truly connect on a human level. This lack of personal freedom in the institutional environment can lead to feelings of isolation, depression, and a loss of purpose. Studies show that seniors who feel a lack of control over their lives experience faster cognitive and physical decline. And yet, millions of aging adults are funneled into these environments, not because it's what they want, but because they don't know other options exist. Here's the truth: many seniors don't need a nursing home, they need support. Today, the landscape of senior living is changing. Innovations in care, shifts in family dynamics, advances in technology, and a growing movement toward aging with dignity are all opening doors to alternative living arrangements, ones that empower seniors to live on their terms. In the rest of this video, we'll explore the most promising alternatives to nursing homes, options that provide care, safety, and community without sacrificing independence and self-respect. In this video, we're exploring real alternatives to traditional nursing home solutions that allow seniors to thrive in a setting that respects their choices, values their independence, and supports their needs with dignity. Let's dive deep into the best living alternatives that are revolutionizing aging, and why they might be a better fit for you or your loved ones. 1. Aging in place, staying in your own home. The first and most preferred alternative is aging in place. Continuing to live in your own home, surrounded by familiar settings, neighbors, and memories. Why it works. Seniors retain complete independence and control over their daily routine. They remain part of their local community. Emotional well-being is often better due to familiar surroundings. Support needed. Home modifications, grab bars, stair lifts, walk-in tubs, smart lighting. In-home caregivers help with cooking, bathing, medication, and companionship. Technology support, medical alert systems, remote health monitoring, video calling, and smart home devices. Aging in place is ideal for seniors who are relatively healthy or have manageable conditions and want to stay rooted in their own space. Independent living communities. If you're active, mobile, and social, but want the convenience of a senior-friendly environment, independent living communities might be the answer. What it offers: private apartments or cottages designed for seniors, access to community events, transportation, housekeeping, and meals. No medical care is provided. This is strictly for independent seniors. Why it preserves dignity. You're still living independently, without the burden of home maintenance. You choose how to spend your time. Freedom meets convenience. You're surrounded by peers, encouraging friendships and social engagement. These communities strike a balance between freedom and support, allowing seniors to enjoy their retirement with peace and dignity. Assisted living facilities. Not to be confused with nursing homes. Assisted living offers help with daily activities while promoting independence. Key features: private or semi-private apartments. Staff available 24/7 to help with tasks like dressing, bathing, medication, community meals, wellness programs, and recreational activities. What makes it better than nursing homes? The environment is more like an apartment complex, not a hospital. Seniors retain more control over their schedule and living arrangements. Dignity is preserved through privacy and individualized care plans. Assisted living is perfect for seniors who need some help, but don't need the constant medical supervision of a nursing home. Co-housing and shared living arrangements. Senior co-housing is gaining popularity worldwide, and for good reason. What it is: a group of seniors live in a shared community, often with private rooms or small apartments, and shared communal spaces. Members collaboratively manage the space, plan meals, and support each other. Why it's empowering: encourages active participation and self-governance, fosters a strong sense of community and purpose, reduces loneliness and isolation. Home sharing is another option where seniors share their homes with another senior or a younger adult in exchange for help with chores or companionship. This model works beautifully for seniors who are social and value mutual support over dependence on a large institution. Number E. Living with family members. Returning to live with children or relatives is one of the oldest and most trusted alternatives. Why it's beneficial: emotional support and familial love, reduced living costs, more personalized care and supervision. However, this setup requires open communication, clear boundaries, and often a structured plan. It works best when the home is modified for senior safety. The caregiver has adequate support or respite care. The senior feels included, not just housed. Living with family can be a dignified and comforting experience, as long as respect, privacy, and mutual understanding are maintained. Number E. Continuing Care Retirement Communities. CC or CEAS. CC or CEAS offer a continuum of care, from independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, all within the same campus. Why they stand out: you don't have to move as your care needs change. Couples with different care needs can stay close. High level of independence is maintained at early stages. While they tend to be more expensive, CC or CEAS offer peace of mind, knowing that future care needs will be met without uprooting your life. Number E. Village to Village model. Started in Boston, the Village movement has now spread globally. How it works: local seniors create a nonprofit village network. Members pay a fee to access services like transportation, home repairs, social events, and vetted care providers. Services are coordinated by volunteers or part-time staff. It's a cost-effective, empowering way for seniors to age at home while being part of a supportive community. Why it protects dignity: seniors drive the organization and make decisions. They remain in their homes, in control of their daily lives. They are both givers and receivers in the community. Number E. In-home medical and hospice care. For seniors with chronic illness or nearing end of life, nursing homes are no longer the only solution. Better alternatives include home healthcare services, nurses and therapists visit at home, hospice care at home for those in terminal stages. This ensures peace, pain management, and family presence. Dignity-focused features. Seniors stay in their own bed, surrounded by loved ones. Care is personalized, not institutional. Emphasis on comfort, not just treatment. Even in the most fragile moments, home-based care offers grace, respect, and a far gentler journey than traditional institutions. 9. Technology-based remote care. Smart technology has opened a world of independence for today's seniors. As we explore these alternatives, one truth becomes clear: aging doesn't have to mean giving up who you are. Too often, society views older adults as burdens, as people who need to be managed or contained. But this mindset completely misses the richness of later life, the experience, the stories, the lessons, and the quiet resilience that come with age. Every senior is a complete human being, not just a body that needs care, but a mind that still dreams, a heart that still feels, and a soul that still seeks connection and meaning. And that's why where and how seniors live matters. It's not just about safety or convenience. It's about preserving identity. It's about waking up in a place that feels like home. It's about having the freedom to choose when to eat, when to rest, when to visit with a friend, or just sit in silence with a cup of tea. Examples: smart medication dispensers and reminders, fall detection devices and wearable health monitors, video check-ins with family or doctors, voice-activated assistants for reminders and tasks. For tech-savvy seniors or those with supportive families, remote monitoring offers safety and independence simultaneously. When seniors are given the right environment, one that supports them without smothering them, something beautiful happens. They flourish. Their health improves. Their mood lifts. Their sense of self returns. They feel seen, respected, and valued. And isn't that what every human being deserves, no matter their age? This is why it's so important that we, as families, caregivers, and communities, look beyond nursing homes and explore better alternatives. Not just because they provide better care, but because they uphold the dignity of the people we love. After all, aging is not the end of living. It is the evolution of living differently and deeply. The alternatives we've discussed today are more than just housing choices. They are philosophies. They reflect a belief that growing older should be met with freedom, not restriction, with compassion, not control, with dignity, not dismissal. So whether you're planning for yourself or for someone you love, remember this. You don't have to settle. There are choices. There is hope. And most importantly, there is a future worth living well, even in the later years. There was a time when growing older meant surrendering your independence. But not anymore. Today, seniors have more choices than ever. Options that celebrate independence, preserve dignity, and foster true well-being. Whether it's aging in place, joining a community of peers, or living with family, what matters most is choosing a path that aligns with your values, comforts, and needs. Because you deserve to age on your terms with freedom, respect, and dignity. If you or a loved one is exploring alternatives to nursing homes, share your thoughts in the comments. What living setup do you believe best supports independence and dignity for seniors? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe Timeless Truths, and share it with someone who needs this information. Let's help more people age with the respect they deserve.